back to Tulsa. We were just there 2 weeks ago, but a little bit different of circumstances. You're not coming off 2 games in like 5 days, and you've played in the heat before, and you've played on their narrow field. Kind of like, how does that play into this weekend's matchup?
Yeah, we talked a lot about not being able to implement some ideas, obviously going into Tulsa last time with regard to them having the ball. So happy we've been able to focus on that this week. The guys are certainly in a good way, and the mentality is good, the energy is good. So we're looking forward to hopefully going there and continuing to perform.
This offense is kind of one of the best is the best offense in the USR right now. You guys had 7 guys on the score sheet in June, and does that kind of take some of the pressure off Cam and Kyle, or like is that just a response of your defense pressing more? Like, kind of talk about the offense.
Yeah, I think any time that you have multiple guys scoring, it certainly creates versatility within the locker room. It certainly gives me the opportunity to put different players on the field based off of performances. And at the end of the day, when you have the ability to present different options against an opponent, it's difficult to prepare for. So, we talk a lot about it being the collective. We talk a lot about the guys continuing to push and get better in the final third. And as we continue to do so, hopefully the goals keep coming.
Danny, what's been going right in this 5-game unbeaten streak for you guys?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, we've put the ball in the back of the net. I think you've seen we've started games very well. But what we've been kind of focusing on when we try to continue to improve is after we get that goal, it's not letting up, right? It's continuing to push. It's continuing to put the opponent under pressure, whether we're at home or whether we're on the road. I've been a little bit frustrated with our response after scoring, but obviously Tulsa was a little bit different in that we scored 3 very quickly. But against Kansas City, you score a goal and then you let up a little bit. That can't happen, right? Especially with the goal being to finish at the top. And so these small details matter, and these guys know it, right? They come in, try to get better every single day, and focus on those areas to improve.
When you play a team so quickly after you just played them, is the scouting different, or is it an advantage or disadvantage when you play them so quickly, and then there's still 2 more ahead after this one?
Yeah, I think it's good because you're able to go through the footage. You're able to take a look at areas that need to be addressed, and we certainly did that after playing them the first time. So, like I was saying before, to be able to implement those ideas this week in training, something we weren't able to do coming off of a short week last time, I think is something that's certainly a positive for us. And the guys have taken that information, they've executed it well this week. But obviously, at the end of the day, it's doing that on the weekend.
Obviously, different game, different time and everything like that. But last time you guys played them, you scored 3 goals in the first 10 minutes. What does that do for the team's confidence, knowing that you guys can put the ball in the back of the net like that?
Yeah, well, honestly, when we played them the first time, I think we came out of it a little bit humbled, which was good, because we scored 3 goals, but then we were under pressure there for quite a long time. And the idea is that just because you're up 3 goals, it doesn't stop. You don't have the ability to just take a break, right? Because what can happen is what happened. We give up 1 goal, then you give up another, and so I think we did a really good job, obviously, coming away with 3 points, and the mentality was right on such a short week. But at the end of the day, what I want it to be is when we get that goal, we're going again, right? And being able to do that, against Kansas City in the second half was really important. And I think it shows the importance of what we're trying to do with regard to after a goal comes, how does it look?
Hey, I know you said you had belief in this team and you were positive even after a couple of struggles there. What is your belief, and what is this team's belief in itself right now with this streak?
Yeah, I talked to you guys a lot about confidence, right? And that's a big part of this game. And even when we lost those 2 games, that locker room was still feeling good about the way we were performing, and I certainly was. But see, now it's we have to continue to improve. We have to continue to go out every week, look to get 3 points, understand we have difficult schedule coming up. We have a deep team. We have a group that I'm confident in, anybody in that locker room. And so when the number's called, it's coming in and doing the job, right? And it's something that, we did when we had Birmingham midweek. There was a lot of changes, and the guys that came in, they did an excellent job. And so ultimately puts pressure on the players, puts pressure on myself to make sure that you're putting the team out there to get the result. But right now the confidence is good. But ultimately, win or lose, what I know about the group is the response is going to be right. And if we continue to get better every single day, I'm confident that we'll continue to improve.